Welcome to this foam rolling class. As runners, as cyclists, we ask a lot of our legs. Long runs, long rides, interval training, it all adds up. So foam rolling can help us to keep our legs flexible. It can help to get the muscle soreness out of our legs. This is going to be a follow along foam rolling routine that will help you recover after those hard sessions. You can use any foam roller you like. I tried a lot and I ended up using this black roll set. It's my favorite. You can just have one big foam roller. I'm gonna use a small one, a big one, and a ball. Don't worry, a big foam roller will do as well. So let's get started. And we're actually starting standing. If you have a small one, use the small one. Otherwise, use the big one. Or if you have a ball, use the ball. We start standing. We place our foot with the ball of the foot on the foam roller. And we're just rolling forward and backwards. I know some of us as sport fans, we run things to hurt. We're trying to keep our connective tissue flexible that surrounds our muscles. If you press too hard on the connective tissue, it will actually get more and more tight. So let's say on a scale from 1 to 10, you want to have a maximum of a 7. And we're just rolling the foot forward and backwards. Do a little bit the inside, the arch of our foot, the middle of our foot, and then roll to the outside. Just do that a few times. Outside, really place the foot on the side, underneath the foot, and then inside of the foot. And go from the ball to the foot to the heel. Don't be directly underneath the heel bone. We really want to have that tissue. We don't want to target bones. Okay, a few more times. Outside. My long run of yesterday is still in there by the feeling of it. Okay, then we place the little roll underneath the ball of our foot, and we just bring our weight forward, pressing down. So we get a little stretch. You might even feel it already around your Achilles tendon. Let's do it one more time. And another time. Okay. Now we go just past the ball of the foot, and again, bring the weight forward. Again, you might feel it, calf muscle, Achilles tendon. You might feel it even on the top of the foot as well. Between all those little foot bones, there's a lot of fascia there as well. Okay, one more stretch. And then we go to just past the heel. And again, we just put some pressure. And keep in mind, maximum that's 7. Might be uncomfortable, but if it's painful, you're already too far. Okay, and one more time. Okay, we're gonna sit down. Still, if you have it, use the little roller. Otherwise, again, no problem if you have a big roller. And we're just gonna be around the Achilles tendon for a moment. Now, the Achilles tendon is something we wanna keep kind of some stiffness in, because that's where part of our speed comes from. But also the Achilles tendon is wrapped around with fascia, and we're trying to loosen up that fascia so the Achilles tendon can actually do its job. Like the muscle can be flexible, but if the fascia around it is inflexible, the muscle can't work properly. So we're trying to loosen up that wrapping around the muscle, around the tendon. And again, we're having the foot a little bit more on the outside, bringing the toes straight into the air, and then we roll the foot a little bit more to the inside. We just go up and down, just a tendon for now. And then we roll the roll a little bit further, and we're going over that whole calf muscle. And make the movement, roll, foot to the outside, be on the inside, come to the middle. Just a few times up and down, giving that calf a nice roll. Just try to press your butt a little off the floor. So you're just moving up and down, forwards and backwards. Okay. From here, we're gonna go to the hamstring. So I'm gonna change the small roller for the big roller. Place it at first, kind of halfway your hamstring. And again, the idea is that we press the butt from the floor. Depending on the length of your arms, sometimes it's easy to have a pair of blocks. It even can be a pair of books, something that's heavy and stable. So it's less hard for you to press yourself up. Arm length is different in people, so you make it as comfortable as it has to be for you. I have very long arms, so it's just again moving forward, moving backwards, rolling a little bit inside and a little bit more to the top. Okay, just keep on rolling. Just changing position for the next part. We're trying to get that hamstring nice and loose, relaxed as well. Let's do it one more time. Being more to the side. Don't worry, we're getting to the IT bend in a second. Being more straight on top of the roller and rolling the leg a little bit more to the inside. You can find a little bit of the adductors there as well. When we run, we use them a lot, but especially when we trail run, they work hard. Okay, from here, when you're kind of like halfway your thigh again, move your leg over, so you kind of like roll towards the side. And now you're on your IT bend. IT bend can be pretty painful. So rolling might be too hard. If you want, you can be on your elbow. If that rolling is too hard, just find a point that's a little bit uncomfortable. Stay there, have a little press, roll to the next point that's uncomfortable, stay there, have a little press again. Find the point uncomfortable, this is one, stay there, press down. If it's okay, again, just roll up and down. And try to go all the way to the glute medius. There's this big bone there, trochanter major. Don't be too much on the bone, but if you turn your chest up a little bit, you get that gluteus medius as well, the side of your buttocks. We'll get to the buttocks in a second, but that medius is the muscle that helps you keep balance when you're running. So again, is a muscle that has to do a lot of work. So we want to massage that as well. Okay. We do the IT bend one more time. Rolling up and down. Finding the painful spots. And then we turn on our belly. So directly we are already adjusting the roller a little bit. We're already on the quad. We can just lay on our elbows. And again, here we move forward and we move backwards. Finding the spots that hurt most. Moving the leg again a little bit. More to the outside,
maybe a little bit more to the inside. Just roll out that quadriceps. And if you've done a long run or you've done a hard interval, you will definitely feel it there, and there, where it hurts. Okay, let's go up and down one more time. And then we place the big roller to the side. Again, next exercise you can do with the big roller. I prefer to use the ball. And we're going to place the ball underneath our buttocks. Our buttock is not such a beautiful straight muscle as the muscles we just done. So it's easier to have the ball underneath. And we just roll our buttocks over the ball, trying to have it again underneath. Moving forwards and backwards. And maybe going to the side a little bit more, moving forward and backwards there. So finding those points that need. If you find a very, very tender point, again, without pressing too hard, you can just stay there for a moment. That one. And then roll again. So the small movements, coordinated movements, but just getting that fascia loose, freeing up those muscles. If the ball rolls away, just put it back. Try to stay away from the tendon of your hamstrings. Can be a little bit too much, but definitely the gluteus medius on the side, you want to roll over that. Trail runners even more than road runners, because we're on this uneven terrain, so the muscle has to work harder. Okay, let's go up and down one more time. And then we're gonna swap. So we start again. Other foot, standing up, little roll. Start in the middle and just roll forwards and backwards. Just do the middle first a few times, then roll to the inside. Arch of the foot. Arch of the foot is kind of like your spring that has to help you propel forward. So it gets a lot of stress during a run. And then the outside of the foot. Outside for some reason always feels so nice. Knoek. Okay, and then just play with it. From the inside to the middle to the outside, going up and down a few times. Finding maybe a place that needs a little bit more attention. Ooh, here on the inside. Okay, let's do it a few more times, the foot. This little one, the little roll, if you have it, or you can use the ball, is also nice just to place in your bathrooms. And when you're brushing your teeth, you just give an extra attention to your foot at the same time. Just a few minutes every day does wonders. Okay, let's go to the ball of the foot. Place the heel on the floor, bring your weight a little bit forward. Find the right moment that you feel a stretch along your calf muscle. Be just behind the ball of the foot. Again, weight forward. Keep in mind, if there's a sore point, don't go past that 7. Being tough here only will make your connective tissue tighten up. So it doesn't work. Okay, close to the heel and lean forward. Little stress, maybe some sore points there. Okay, then we come and sit down. And we're again underneath the calf, starting with the Achilles, resting on our hands, rolling forward and backwards. Finding those spots in the connective tissue that needs more attention, that need more attention. Slowly moving, don't forget to roll a little bit more on the outside, roll in the middle, and roll on the inside. Okay, then we move to the whole calf muscle. Here as well, we're a little bit more with the leg pointing outwards. We're with the toes pointing upwards, and we're with the toes pointing inwards, so that the whole calf muscle is getting a massage. Again, if you feel a point, you can rest your legs there, press down a little bit more, and then go on. Let's do one more time inside, one more time the middle, and one more time the outside. Okay, perfect. Swap rollers if you have to. Start in the middle of your hamstring, lift yourself up, and just move forward and backwards. Woohoo! Nice point there. Loosening up that hamstring. Roll the leg a little bit inside. Roll up and down there. Roll the leg a little bit outside without going totally on the IT band, rolling up and down there. Biceps femoris, semitendinosus, semimembranosus, our hamstrings, all getting a little squeeze. Slow movements. Should be a relaxing, kind of like a calming massage. That's why the movements are slow. Nothing to gain by going faster. Okay, one more time. Toes pointing inwards, up and down. Toes pointing upwards, up and down. Toes pointing a little bit more outwards, up and down. Then with the roller in the middle, we bring the leg over, and again we're on the IT band. Remember, you can just do pressure, finding a point, pressing down, finding a point, pressing down. If you're okay, you can roll backwards and forwards. Just keep moving. Maybe already a little bit underneath that glute medius when you get off the top to the top of the leg. Adjusting the foot if you have to, if you want both feet can be straight. Just keep rolling. Slow movements. Maybe finding a spot with a little bit more pressure to put onto, and another spot with a little bit more pressure to put onto. Okay, keep going. Then we're gonna switch again. We take the little ball, We're going to place the little ball underneath the buttocks. Ooh, forgot one. We'll do it in a second. Place the little ball underneath the buttocks and we roll over the little ball. Getting the side, glute medius, getting the buttocks, glute maximus. Find the movement that feels good, find the movement that's pressing those muscles. Rolling out. Again, if you have a point that feels particularly tender, just stay on it, rest on it. You can use your hands, pressing more out, less pressure, letting go, more pressure. And then move again. Just speeding up recovery. Recovery is where we get stronger. But the faster we recover, the more work we can do. Okay. Let's do one more nice loop underneath. Loosening up. Okay, then the last one. Again, we're underneath the hamstring. We roll over to the IT band. Now we roll over again because I forgot this quadriceps. So we're just gonna roll out the quadriceps here. Having the weight on our elbows, starting in the middle of the quads. And then we go a little bit more to the outside. And we go a little bit more to the inside. See with the other leg what feels easiest for you. Maybe it's forward bend. Maybe it's stretched. Every now and then you might have to adjust your roller a little bit. It's all fine. Okay. A lot here on the inside. Ooh. Nice. And keep moving. Long, slow movements. Every now and then with a tender spot, we can stay there for a moment. Pressing down and then moving again. Let's go up and down a few more times. More on the outside. More on the top. And more on the inside. Okay. Perfect. Gonna do one little extra thing. We come back using the big roller. We place it behind us in the middle and then we move it a little bit more to the right side. So it's just away from the spine. And it's on our quadratus lumborum, very small back muscle between the lowest rib and the pelvis. And we just roll up and down there a couple of times. When we run, there's still a lot of pressure on our back, and especially when we cycle, there's a lot of pressure on our back. So we're rolling out this muscle all the way to the edge of the pelvis and then back. Okay. Do it on the other side, so you're in the middle, place it a little bit to the side, a little bit 45-degree angle, lay down, and then from the crista iliaca, the edge of the pelvis to the lower ribs, slowly rolling forwards and backwards. Again, no matter if you run or if you bike, This muscle is helping you keeping up straight and is not supposed to be a core muscle, but often it does a lot of work off the core if your core is not strong enough. So you want to give this muscle a little bit of relaxation as well. Very, very simple, but very nice. Massage this. Okay, perfect. That's it, your little foam rolling routine. I hope it helps you recover. I hope it helps you with your training. If you want to come back to it, subscribe, save this video, click the little belly thing so you see when there's a new video. I make strength exercise videos, I make yoga videos, and I share science, exercise science with you. So I see you at the next video. Keep on running.
Thank you! Let's go! Go, go, go! Come on!